How's it going, guys? Lucas here, bringing you some new updates on the Lazy Panda Easy Chain. And you guys did ask for the chains to be able to break under stress, under load. So that's what I added. And again, very super simple to use. That's my goal with the tool. I don't want to make it overcomplicated. I just want it to be, as it says, an easy chain, so easy to use. So same as before, that part didn't really change. You construct your chain out of like a curve, in this case a helix, the base link, which is this guy here. You can plug in whatever, just make sure the size is pretty much the same. Or you can also adjust the size with the distance if you want a different size, of course. But for this example, that's what we're going with. And then we need to set the pin. So which groups we want to pin or animate, let's say. So you still need to add this little group pin here. I wanted to include it, but for now, this is still, I think, the easiest way to do it. So yeah, maybe in the next one, maybe I find like a good and nice solution to actually add this. Then the new part on the RBD config, we have a breakable option. And you can see we have a strength and a strength variance, which just means how strong the chain is. So what we have right now is the non-breakable chain. So it just stretches out and you can see it's not breaking. Of course, you could, in theory, break it before with just stretching the chain too much, so the RBDs are actually failing and just breaking apart. But that would still leave you with like intact links. So what is happening now, if I go here and say breakable, you can see it needs to recalculate, and actually needs to calculate a little bit more, but it's still quite fast. And I will pick an animation that stretches a little further out. So what we're doing now is animate it. You can see it's still very fast and the chain is actually breaking. But what is happening now is it's not actually the RBD it's failing, it's actually the links are breaking apart. So you can see this link here. If we go back to when it's still attached, trying to find that point, you can see here perfectly that the links actually do disconnect now. And they also able to, disattach from the chain. And that's pretty much it. Nothing more to add here. You can obviously play with the strengths, like 10 for example will probably make it break immediately. Yeah, you can see, so now the chain is like the weakest chain on earth. Let's maybe try 100 and see what's happening. But it's up to you to play with it. Yeah, so now it broke a lot earlier on like the stress points. You can see when it's like detangling this knot, and then like the pressure shoots outside, and then you actually have those breaking points here, which is quite nice to see. Obviously strength variance, same parameter as on every RBD sim. So yeah, feel free to play with all those values and have some fun with that. And that's already it for the update. Not a huge update, but quite a lot going on under the hood to make this work. So looks like nothing, but it's actually quite a lot. What we will have in the next one probably is an option to select the breaking points, because I guess you can have moments where you want to decide or art direct the breaking points a bit better, because right now they are purely based on actual force, which physically makes sense, but sometimes is maybe not what you need. So there's probably going to be an option to control that as well. And yeah, that's about it. I will also attach this file, so you can play around with that and yeah, have some fun. Let me know what other features you might miss or you want to see in this tool, so I can add those. Yeah, if you like the video or the stuff I do, consider subscribing and joining on Patreon. You will get like all the files and the tool sets on Patreon. And yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers.